Everything we do here at James Project focuses on caring for vulnerable women and children because we believe that's the call that God has placed on every one of us as Christians.
Hello, we are back with a July update, and we are very late because it's summer and things happen and vacations happen and people travel. So I know I am right now. So how are you, Bryon?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you. Yes, it's been, summers are just busy.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Traveling takes up a lot of time.
it does. It really does. And it just throws off your routine just enough to, make everything a little later. But that's okay. There's still good things going on in July in Guatemala. So what's up down there?
Well, we'll start off with some good news, some great news. We have a baby. One of our Casa Maria moms had her baby
Wow.
this month. His name is Giovanni Danielle, and it's Daniel, but they pronounce it Danielle. He's 5 pounds 15 ounces, and they're doing great.
Oh, that's so
It's always a
good.
blessing when the moms come with babies. Of course, they're a blessing, but for them to be born under our care is just kind of an extra special thing.
Yeah.
Everybody celebrates, and everybody loves those babies.
Mhm. Yeah, it's so nice to be able to welcome them like that. Because when they come with the babies, you don't know what they were welcomed into when they were born outside of the project, and so to be able to celebrate them because it may not have been a celebration outside of the project. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
yeah.
And two, I want to thank all the people who donate to Casa Maria because I mean, all the expenses are paid.
Mhm.
Hospital stay, all of that, and we get to have a little bit better care because the public hospitals are dangerous. I mean,
Mhm.
they're just not good. And
Yeah.
so, thank you for everybody who gives because your donation, your sacrifice makes a difference in the
Mhm.
safety and the well-being of the mom and the baby.
That's wonderful. Yeah. And I'm sure they feel it because I know that those girls are aware that there's a difference there, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
as
They
well.
know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm sure they're appreciative. All right. What else
they
is
are.
going on?
Let's see. Well, so we have the new baby is a member of the James Project family. We have another new member. His name is Luis. He
Mhm.
has joined us as a team host. So traditionally, in the past, we've had our team coordinator and a team host, and it's been a while since we've had the host. So basically, the difference is the team coordinator is working with the team leader, working with the team, doing all that stuff. The host is there to run errands, to support the coordinator, because one person can't be in two places at once, to
Right.
make the whole thing go more smoothly.
Mhm.
But we're blessed that Luis is bilingual as well, so we have an extra translator for our teams. And so far, I haven't actually met him because we haven't been down there in a while. We're going down this week, but I hear great things about him. That he's doing a fabulous job, and I have heard him speak English on Zoom, and his English is really good.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I think he's lived in the States for a period of time.
Great. Great. And
Yeah,
now he lives right in Monjas, so he's right close to the
yeah,
project.
yeah. He's local, so
Yep.
he's available. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Another piece of good news is we've had since the beginning of the year we've had 30 kids, 30 plus kids. I don't know the exact number, but over 30 kids who have made decisions to follow Jesus,
Oh, that's
or
wonderful.
at least has responded to the gospel, and we'll let them and God work out
Mhm.
their faith walk, but we're there obviously to support them. They're being um, uh, discipled, they're being
Mhm.
encouraged, and that's the one thing that all we can do is introduce them to Jesus, and then it's up to them to make that decision.
Mhm.
And when they go, if they go,
Mhm.
that's the one thing that we hope that they hold on to the most is
Mhm.
their relationship with Him.
Yeah. And you know that as you're talking, it's one of those things that it is the good that comes out of such a hard situation because those kids have come from horrible situations to end up there. But
Yeah.
because they ended up there, they got introduced to Jesus. And because they're there, they're in an environment where they're constantly surrounded by his love. It's not that, I think of
Mhm.
some of my kids' friends who accepted Jesus, but then they're surrounded by the world and they fall away and they don't stick to that. And their home life is great. It's not a,
Yeah.
So the tragedy of where they came from, but the blessing of being able to be there, surrounded by his love, and to be able to recognize it, to respond, is a beautiful thing that comes out of something so tragic.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, being a part of the project and knowing that every child has the opportunity and will be introduced to Jesus and they have the opportunity to respond to him, um, that makes it all worth it.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
we know some of the kids will be sent back to horrible situations, but they have hope now
Yes.
because they know that they're loved for eternity.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's a beautiful thing. That's wonderful. And not only do they get to know Jesus, they get to learn some things, right? You've had some vocational training lately.
Yeah, so we've talked a lot about the vocational program that we're involved with. It's called INTECAP. It's a Guatemalan organization, but it is well known. It's throughout the country, and we're glad to be partnering with them. Just had, I don't know how many students or kids actually participated. It's usually more than 10, but they just finished a baking class and a makeup class. And so those kids will, if they haven't already, they will receive a certificate. They can go into the job market and get a job in a bakery or in a salon even.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them, they may be very good at what they're learning, and it may launch them into a career in one of those things.
Yep.
But at the very least, they have the opportunity to get a job
Right.
based on that certificate and their
Yes.
experience. So
That's
it's a
wonderful.
great program. We're very, very blessed to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I love that you give them that opportunity as well as university if they choose it, if they're there long enough. And so they have different pathways. They're not locked into it has to be this, or
Right.
they have options to explore so that they can
Yeah.
find
Not every kid is going to go to college. I
right.
mean, they're just not. They don't have the ability or the desire, but they can at least leave at some point and have the opportunity to get a job, a respectable,
Yep.
decent job.
Yep. Yep. And without it, they don't have that opportunity. So it's a great program.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Love it.
Okay. What else you got?
Well, so it turned a little bit of bad news. We lost a social worker
Mm-hmm.
recently, and we're still trying to replace a psychologist. So we're short in that area for the moment, and I say it all the time. It's hard to find good Christian employees in all areas, but a lot of social workers and we call them the professionals and psychologists, who have a college degree. A lot of them don't want to live in Monas. Unfortunately, there's more to do and more convenience in the city, Guatemala City,
Yep.
and so a lot of them. That's where the concentration of them are. And obviously there's more jobs in the city that but so we're praying that God sends the right individuals
Yeah.
because the job is hard. I mean, it's emotionally hard, it's
Mhm.
taxing, and they need to be people of faith because
Yeah.
it'll make a lot of the difference in how they respond to the secondhand trauma and the
Mhm.
just reading and the cases and dealing with the kids. I mean, it's difficult.
Yeah. Very difficult. Yeah. Yeah. They need to have that base of faith so that it can help them navigate all of that. Hmm. Okay. So a social worker and a psychologist, we will put that on the prayer list.
Also, want to add some information has gone out. Some people may have heard we have a little 4-year-old named Dulce Maria who's having some severe medical issues, and at this point, we're told that nothing can be done for her. I don't want to get into details, but it's in response to some abuse that she had. It's not the first time it's something that's happened. We've seen other kids with this issue, but it's pretty severe, and so she needs a lot of prayer for healing.
Poor
Yeah,
kid.
it's very sad and disturbing, but and again, if the doctor says they can't do anything, we know who can.
Right. Right. The great physician. So we will be praying
Yeah.
for his hand on her. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. All right. And then back to some good news, right? The Village of Hope is coming along.
Yeah, yeah. So all the construction on the first triplex is finished or almost finished, basically
Mhm.
done. So we do need to do the painting. So we're going to ask some upcoming teams to do that painting for us.
Mm.
Teams are really good at painting. But so the painting, and then the septic needs to be dug and set up.
Yeah.
Then we can move them in. So our due date at the beginning of August, I would guess end of August,
Okay.
assuming nothing else comes up. We
Mhm.
actually had to pull our crew away for a week
Mm.
to do something else.
Mhm.
So that set us back just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well,
it's coming right along.
good. Good. All right. And you also have some golf tournaments coming up, right?
Yeah, so our Springfield tournament is coming up August 18th.
Okay.
And then we have our other one in October. And it's just so to remind everybody, we do 3 fundraisers a year. That's all.
Yep.
We do the 2 golf tournaments and our pickleball tournament we started a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
And those make up a lot of our budget.
Mhm.
And so I
Yeah.
hope people understand that when we're pushing those things and
Mhm.
promoting those things, it's because we really need a good turnout. We need
Yeah.
those to be successful.
Yeah. So I haven't been to one of your golf tournaments because I'm up here in New Hampshire, but walk me through what a day looks like so I kind of have a better idea and we can share with people what that looks like, what to
Yeah,
expect.
so obviously, I mean, the guys are there to play golf,
Mhm.
and ladies. There's
Mhm.
ladies that come too. And what people probably don't realize is, I mean, they pay to play,
Mhm.
obviously, but we have to pay the course for those
Right.
players. So we don't make a lot of money off of the actual players. What
Mhm.
we do make money on is from sponsorships,
Yeah.
and from the raffle and silent auction that we have.
Mhm.
Because those things, if I say that, if we get items that are donated.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if somebody donates something to the raffle, and let's say we've went and visited another tournament recently just to kind of see how we were doing, because this will be our
10th for Springfield.
14th tournament, our
Yeah.
10th in Springfield. We've done 6 in Kansas City,
Mhm.
and so but for the first time we visited another tournament, we walked in and they had all these TVs, kayaks, Blackstone grills, and
Mm.
all these golf clubs, all these really cool things. When you walk in, that's impressive.
Mhm.
And as a golfer, they all have a chance to win those in the raffle.
Yeah.
And so when you walk in, you don't see very much. They don't get excited, and they don't buy raffle tickets.
Yeah.
So we've decided we're going to try to up our game, so to speak. We're going to have better prizes than we've been doing.
Mhm.
And hopefully those are donated, or
Mhm.
the money is donated to buy prizes.
Right.
So
Mhm.
we'll end up buying some stuff just
Mhm.
to get the golfers excited, because
Mhm.
we want them buying their tickets with a
Mhm.
chance to win.
Yeah. We want
So if
them a
anybody,
day as
I'm,
well. Like you're looking to because I mean, I think about some golf tournaments we've done up here for a friend, and you want it to be a really fun experience for them. You want
right.
them to enjoy the day. You want them to feel like part of the what they're giving to. You're trying to invite them into the family of the James Project in this way, even if they never take a trip down or they never sponsor a kid. You want to give everybody an opportunity to be part of something good, and this work that this ministry that God has for the James Project, it is good work. So to be able to share that opportunity with them is and in a winsome and joyful, exciting way is really great. So
Yeah, and when you have these fun experiences, they come back the next year and the next year, and
right.
they bring their buddies, and so they're not just hearing about the James Project one time; they're
Mhm.
hearing it year after year, and a lot of guys have gotten involved just through
Yeah.
the tournaments.
And even if they didn't, they are hearing the good work that God is doing and maybe finding
Yeah,
hope for their own lives. Like the ripple effect is a wonderful thing. So what it sounds like is we are also invited. Like for example, my team that I've brought down the last 3 years can't go this year. So I'm going to see if they want to, in place of that, sponsor a hole and pitch in and 20 people sponsor a hole, and so that they can be part of it, even though they can't
yeah,
be there. So there's lots of different ways that everybody that loves the James Project can get involved, right? They can send a gift card to dinner somewhere or um, a prize yeah, I mean,
yeah.
there's lots of great opportunities.
There's lots of ways to help, even if you're not in the area. Yes, there's certain. I mean, a whole sponsorship is $250. I mean, that's free and clear for the project. And that
Yeah.
goes straight to the kids and the women.
Mhm.
We don't have any expenses around that. It's all taken care of.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and we encourage people, like, if you're going out to dinner, I'll just choose a national chain
Right.
like Applebee's. You're out to dinner. While you're there, you pick up a $25 gift card, you send it in. We use that as a prize. I
Right.
mean, people love to win stuff, and
Yeah.
even if it's
Mhm.
smaller things, they like too. I mean, we have
Oh,
prizes that start out very, very small, just a few dollars, and go up to um, really high. I don't give too much away, but
right, right. Yes, because there's some exciting things out there. But
yeah.
yeah, so
And
I love that it's an opportunity for so many people from across the country, even in Canada, wherever you are, to get involved and to be part of something good, even if you can't physically go and golf. So
yes,
yeah, thank you for sharing that. It helps me wrap my head around what the day looks like and how to be praying for it, but also how I can be part of it even though I can't physically be there. So hopefully, yeah.
yeah, and if anybody wants to sponsor, you can go on the jamesproject.org, click on the events page. You'll see two flyers, one for Springfield, one for Kansas City, and then you click on that link, and it'll take you straight in
Yeah, and it'll give you all the
to
different
donate.
ways you can sponsor.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, wonderful. And if you're in the area, there's also a volunteer form. So if you can't financially, if you don't feel like God's calling you to that, but He's saying, you know what, please go and help. That's there too, right? A volunteer form.
yeah.
Mhm.
So we, again, for someone who's never been to a tournament, throughout the golf course, there are different games the
Mhm.
guys can play. Not just, I mean, besides on top
Right.
of the golf, make their
Make
to
it fun.
lower their score, to add
Oh,
some fun elements into it,
yeah.
but they have to pay for those.
Mhm.
And so we need volunteers at those holes to receive, and promote what's going on, explain what's going on, and receive the money. So
Yeah, for people.
yes, we do need volunteers. We can't do the tournament without volunteers.
Right, right. And so for social people that love to be enthusiastic, if you're in that area, you should fill out that form. It'd be a fun day, I'm sure, to meet all those
Yeah.
different people and get excited and get them excited for what they're doing. And yeah, because it's
Yeah, and of course we feed our volunteers, and we do appreciate them, and wish
Mhm.
we could do more. But
Right.
again, we're trying there to raise money for the
Yeah.
kids and the women.
Yeah. 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 And it's all for such wonderful work. So Um, no one needs to feel bad about whether they can do monetarily or send a donation or volunteer. It's all for God's glory and His work for these people. So
Yeah, and these three events, I mean, that's for our general budget. We've done other things with matching grants and stuff for special projects, and those are important too. But
yes,
a lot of people forget about the day-to-day thing, the bills we have to pay. I mean, that's what these three tournaments go for, and so they're very important.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I really am so grateful that we all have an opportunity to participate. Even like I said, even all the way halfway across the country, I can still participate. So um,
Yes.
it's wonderful to be able to do that. So
Oh,
good,
thank you.
good.
Thank you.
And speaking of that, they'll be able to participate just being more aware of things because we have an app coming out, right? Soon.
Yeah, we're very excited to launch our app. It basically, what you have to get on the website to do now, you'll be able to do through the app.
Yeah.
And so I don't know exactly when that's coming, but
It'll
it's
be
it's
soon.
it's coming
Yeah.
soon. Yeah.
Be soon. Should be
Thank you for your work on that, Kathy. To
no
give you a
problem.
little
I think it'll be
recognition, you've
Apple
you've
first.
you've been the leader in that, and we appreciate
Well,
it.
I just suggested it. Ben has done a great job. But Apple first, and then it will be Android. So Android takes a little longer to approve for some reason. So, but yeah, it should be soon. So keep an eye out. But all right.
Yeah.
Anything else? Did we miss anything?
I think that covers everything on my list, I believe. But
Okay.
um, yeah, thank you.
All right. And if anybody has questions about the golf tournament or wants to send a donation, they can send it to the address that's on the website, right?
Yeah, or they can email me if they have questions at Bryon, Bryon, at jamesproject.org,
Okay.
or Tiffany at jamesproject.org as well.
Yeah. Okay. And I think your contact information is on the website, is it not?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Bryon. And we'll be earlier in August. Well, it's gonna be a little bit later because you'll be in Guatemala till the 2nd of August, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So sometime in that first week, we'll be back on.
All right. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.